Before we get into the program, I want to direct your attention to a new street right here. 100 South is now Karl Malone Drive. And ironically, it crosses John Stockton Drive.
It was about 8 years ago that we received a call that our child, Elizabeth, had juvenile diabetes. And the first person I called was KAYE, who answered the phone and immediately came over and helped with what we were going through. And then Karl, who picked up the pieces with our daughter Liddy. I will never forget, Liddy got very upset and ran down the street and just hated life. Why her? Why she had to go through this? And it was Karl that went down the street, picked her up, brought her back up to the house, took her around to the back of the home, and gave her a pep talk, telling her she was going to make it, she was going to be okay. That's the Karl that I know and love, and the one that I know you all love.
During the past year, John Stockton has stood alone on this plaza. A story only half told. We've come today to tell the rest of that story. For this sculpture of Karl, my primary goal has been to capture that passion and power that we saw displayed each time Karl Malone stepped on the court.
Personally, I miss nothing more than to be able to say, Stockton the Malone, score the goal. He's on the line. The other half of the greatest 1-2 punch in NBA history. Would you welcome John Stockton?
Well, thank you. Larry, thank you for going through the expense and time and effort to make this plaza a little bit more complete. As I mentioned a year ago, that and I know Karl feels the same way, that this isn't about John or Karl. It's a representation of a time in this franchise's history and the NBA's history, and it's really about everybody that came through in those times and the type of effort that was put forth. We had a great run here, and led by Jerry and what I believe to be the right way to do things, we were able to enjoy a lot of success. So here we are, kind of to the culmination of it, and we get to see Karl unveiled here in a minute. And all I really want to say about that is how proud I am of him as a friend, as a man. We've been through a lot together, and yet my respect grows for him more every day. It's just it's an honor. It's an honor to call you a friend and a brother. And thank you.
The thank yous go to Karl for his passion for our game, which was demonstrated in his work ethic and in records and statistics and a determination and dedication that is I haven't seen in any other professional athlete. Can you imagine 18 years together wearing the same uniform, the most in the history of our sport? It's quite extraordinary. Quite extraordinary. Give him a hand.
I consider myself a very lucky owner to have been associated with a professional major league franchise in any sport. To have two men like this that I was able to be associated with personally, my family associated with them as well, and their families, for this long, that represented what I feel are the standards not only of the franchise but of the community and state in the way that they did. Not only that, with both of them, I can say, and it's been the hallmark of both of them, that certainly through the 1,500 or so games preseason and postseason, it'd be more like 1,700 or 1,800 games that they played together, I think. That one thing that I've always been able to say about them, maybe two things I've been able to say. One is that on occasion, you could beat either one of them or the team they played on, but never once in either career did either one of them give it to you. If you beat them, you had to go out and beat them, and you had to bring your A game. You can't say that about very many athletes who lay it out there every night.
Hey, you got it. You guys fight for Laura. Ladies, one.
Let me just say this about Karl, and I got it right down, I know it by heart anyway. 38,928 career points in the NBA, right here.
I stand before you very humbled and honored to be amongst friends, family that came from long ways. My Uncle Larry, my Aunt Betty. My mom is looking down. Also, I would like to say to my family, thanks. Thanks for letting Dad be Dad. Thanks for letting Dad be a kid. And to let you guys know, I'm just starting. So, Coach Layton, for those other 12 teams that said I wasn't good enough, and you rolled the dice on me, I hope I didn't let you down.
A really important ceremony for the entire Jazz franchise and all of the fans. Reporting live from the Delta Center. Tom Kirk.
I want to say thanks for letting me and my family be a part of an unbelievable journey. I'll make you a promise. I won't say goodbye. I'll say hello.